we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hoosiers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sure hands, it's Hill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Keeps looking downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years. And
trying to get behind the defense. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Hemby. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. It's Horton. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
What good, bro?
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He'll throw it. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown time! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. That didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target, and getting the completion.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, looking to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Hemby.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Just keep swinging it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. You always want to give your big-time players a chance. That might have been too much of a chance to give right there.
And I know I'll give you a chance when it's one-on-one, but not two-on-one. You got to see that. Got to understand that they're trying to take away this guy. There's a reason they're trying to take him away. What else can I do now to take advantage of that defense?
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. To throw, it's Simpson. He's moving out of the pocket. Got a man, it's Bernard. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rushes on him. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
Work working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Alabama facing 4th down as we open play here in the second quarter. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Looking for the 2-point try. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, they're after him. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Spits it out to the back. This time on target. Quick step and go. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. short on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Makes the grab. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed it.
Unloads it downfield. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Touchdown, Bama! And they take it in for 6 more points.
When this offense is getting a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run play action. Looking for an open area to his left. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit. You see more drops over the middle of the field.
Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Making side adjustments here. Gonna look downfield again. Back's looking for the goal line. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Hoosiers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Gets it out fast. He's into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and they shave a couple more off of this lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Horton. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
And it's just a bad decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and the play's breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Pulls it in, it's Hemby. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense there.
Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooper. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Motion from the back. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't work on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 8. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
It's hard in this area throwing over this big defensive line. They've got long arms. You saw it right there knocking that ball down on second down.
love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He wants to change this route. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Going for 6. Touchdown, Indiana! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
They'll line up to go for 2. To the air, it's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it in there again, scored the touchdown, got the 2. He's doing his part to mount the comeback. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Shoves back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. From the gun, looking for a man. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Quarterback extends the play. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. Ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Sends the offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but
Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the big fella. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And here they come almost all the way back. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the extra point is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Here's a heat. Working that left side. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Quarterback moving. Got it behind the line. It's Miller. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Buys a little time. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Touchdown, Alabama! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Quick strike complete. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 51 yards out. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. With the catch, it's Cooper. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Becker. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He wants to throw it again. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. That penalty moves the ball into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And if I'm a coach, I'm always trying to isolate a running back on a linebacker any chance I can get. And they got it there, but winning for the linebacker. Great job seeing that ball, going and attacking the running back as soon as he catches it and getting him on the ground.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and a really good job by the defender. Understand the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incomplete shot.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Fakes to grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
Touchdown, Indiana! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. He's looking to pass. It's caught. The 2-pointer is good, and now we have a 1-possession game. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Miller with the ball. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He's into the open down the middle. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown time. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, that he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. To the air, it's Simpson. Zings it complete to the right. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Looking to buy time. He throws one to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To the air, it's Mendoza. Caught in the backfield, it's Hemby. Turning it on! And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes in the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll take a shot. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown has ensued.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Here comes the two-point try. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Using his legs to buy some time. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two as they extend the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Hemby. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I know a lot of people don't like to prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the fourth quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that first down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Finds a man on the left. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick,
They ran my nigga off 2K.
don't make those contested catches.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They just keep firing. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Scanning the field, it's Mendoza. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by just 15. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give as they work on that clock. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab at the 10. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Thank you very much. That's what the quarterback's thinking on that last play. I think he was even shocked that his receiver was that wide open downfield. He'll take it.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They've got it down to the 3, now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Quarterback doing what he does best, he can move. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. The throw. Puts it out of the air. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not...